What up, homies of the internet? This is lugnuts.guapo coming at you from Maverick, Harley-Davidson, and this is a brand new 2019 Roguelite special. It just got it just went through our PDI process, and it's ready to roll. It's an industrial gray denim, and it looks really good on that black. Got the 114, which is now stock for all its specials. And the thing that I am more interested on is the new interface on the fairing. So let's check it out. That's pretty fancy. That is really clean, no buttons. Touchscreen. I'm wearing gloves, so keep that in mind. Look how effortless that is. Let's click home. Let's go to navigation. That loaded really quick. That is crazy. So, if you have any experience on the older ones, the post Rushmore systems, they had big clunky buttons on the side. And touchscreen was not bad, but it's not nearly as good as this. Everything on the controllers is exactly the same, so you can control the volume, you can skip, all that kind of stuff that you were able to do before, except you just have a way cooler interface to do it with now. So check out this button right here. You got, bass. Oh my goodness, I'm thinking in Spanish. Bass, treble, all that kind of stuff. Audio routing, volumes, got your calls, all that kind of stuff. I mean, I can't express, I'm wearing gloves, and it really, sorting through this thing, it's as if I'm not wearing gloves at all. I mean, I'm barely touching the screen, and I mean, it's cool. That's just rad. It looks really good. So without further ado, I'm going ahead and I'm just going to ride this thing and see how the 114 does stock. Get it off this lift. And let's see how this stock 114 does on a Roguelite special. 1 mile on there. 1 mile. I shall baptize this bike. Really loving this new color. Now, they also, just in case you haven't seen that color yet, they also have the wicked red. Oh, nuts. It's cluster over there. Now I have to back it up. Jeez, man. It's been a busy morning, it seems like. But if you haven't seen one of the new colors, I'm pretty sure you're familiar with the Wicked Red. Was a color that was available for all the 2018s. And when I say all, I mean Roguelites. It's kind of hard to think without also thinking about not running into anything while backing this thing up, because it is brand new, and I don't want to be that guy. Let's go the other way, shall we? So yeah, anywho, back to the Wicked Red. So there's a Wicked Red color with the blacked out components, because it's a color that you would see on a special. Now they have a Wicked Red denim, and it's actually really cool. Alright, so now we're in the sun, and one of the things I didn't like about the previous module, you can actually see the screen. You just can't say that. Cannot say that at all about the old ones. There's quite some traffic around here, and there is Rob, which happened to be the one that did the PDI on this bike. Oh yes! Oh, there's something about the 114 that that instant torque delivery is so satisfying, so gratifying, and as a rider you just feel empowered to do more than you were accustomed to if you've ridden anything before this, like a twin cam, you know, Evo or whatever. This motor just puts a smile on your face. It sends chills down your spine. Oh man, I mean, handling, hey, it's the same frame. So again, the biggest difference between this year's special and last year's special is the 114 and your system up front, and of course, you know, color options, which I think they nailed it. Holy crap, I almost got run over by an F-150. Stay in your lane, sir. Let's see what this bus is trying to do. Whew. Everybody's out to kill me today. Alright, I digress. I can't look. That screen is so nice. It is very nice. I'm right in here. The sun is right in my face, and I can see that clear as day. Every single letter is crisp and clean. I can't say that about the system that came post Rushmore. And if you don't know what I'm talking about when I say post Rushmore, back in 2014, that's when Harley did the one-touch everything. And then that's when they first put the touchscreens on their baggers. That's when, you know, plus post Rushmore. So everything that went from 2014 to 2018, now this 2019 is the new and improved, and boy is it improved. Now I'm curious to see if the speakers are any different. I actually didn't do my homework on this one, not that I ever do, but I'm curious to see what the sound is like. Let's check it out. Let's see, let's go the other way. While I scroll through the music, I do have to say that I am very happy with this 114, because I mean, the 107 is great, and it's one of those where, like, once you get used to it, you just, like, it becomes like the new baseline. Like, it's, yeah, the 107 is cool, but the 114 or the 117, so like you get used to it, right? And so I'm pretty sure at some point this 114 will be like the new baseline. And they're like, well, lugnuts.guapo, this is, I mean, the 117 is already out. Why can't the 117 be the baseline? Well, and I'm saying this because stock, I'm talking stock motors, all right? 117 is stock on a CVO. How many of you can afford that thing? I know I can't. That's what I mean by saying that this is the new baseline. So again, I can't afford this, but this isn't a $50,000 motorcycle, all right? It's like half that, but it's more affordable. I think this is more in the realm of possibilities for an individual to actually own this, and not someone that's, you know, rich. But I mean, whatever your point of view is, let me know, subscribe and comment below. But there's, besides the 114, the new color options and that screen, there's really not much different. I mean, it's still your same frame, your same transmission, same gauges, but the little things that they did change, like making 114 stock, is awesome. A while back I had made a video for Longhorn saying our CVO is worth the money, and one of my arguments was that the fact that you're getting a stock 107 and trying to bump it up to 117 or whatever the case may be, it's going to be expensive. Now it might be a little bit less expensive now that you have a stock 114 on a special. Oh my gosh, that 114 makes me really happy. Really happy, cannot complain. I've always been a fan of the road glides, and this one is one of my new favorites for sure. I really love the colors that Harley put out this year. I think they're going in the right direction when it comes to colors and designs, on most of them at least. There's some that I'm kind of on the fence about, but good grief, man, this thing is, it rides well. And I've always felt like, not that you needed more power, but the 114 is one of those where, like, okay, like, it's more power than you need, but it's there when you need it, you know. You'd rather have the power and not have to use it than not have the power and actually need to use it. So, not that the 107 wasn't enough, but I think this is a perfect balance. Oh, I never played that stereo, man.
He worked, I guess his firm worked for McCain. He worked for many
I mean, that's pretty loud.
people, many years. And I would say what he did,
I don't know how much of a difference it is on the speakers. I can't tell much of a difference. I mean, it's the same as, you know, the previous system. It seems to me, again, I don't know if there's new speakers. I had to do my research on it, but that stereo right there, I approve. I think that was the right choice, and I'm so happy, so incredibly happy that they did that, because that was one of the biggest complaints from a lot of people. And man, they just did the right thing. Absolutely did the right thing. So anywho, if you want more information, call us here at 972-245-1492. Check us out on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube, which you already are because you're watching this video. And check us out on SoundCloud, so soundcloud.com/ML-HD. Check it out. And in the meantime, get on your Harley and get some wind therapy. Later.
Decades. Also, I know it's a little off topic.
Look how clear that is.